Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have an ROG Phone 7 that is sent to us by a customer, and we're gonna fix it right now. Let's get right into it. So this ROG Phone 7 has a broken display, and it came to us here in Sydney from Horseshoe Bay. And of course, we received it on a Monday and we fixed it right away. You can see there, that's our address. That's a proof that this has been sent to us by a viewer of the channel. And this is an ROG Phone 7, guys. This is quite a high-end device, and David is gonna show us some masterful screen replacement. And I'm gonna remove the back cover to start off the repair. As you can see, the display quite smashed. And of course, we are gonna replace that right away. The back cover is not really easy to remove, and it's quite delicate. I'm gonna cut some of the adhesive strips. So this has not been opened before, if I am correct. So the back cover is attached to the logic board, so we have removed that successfully. And you have your ROG's Phone 7 layout. You have the camera board up top, a battery, the main board. This is a sandwich board. You have layers of boards in the middle, another battery. The battery is split into two parts, and then the daughter board at the bottom. So we're gonna remove we have removed the cover for the main board, and we are removing some connectors that are connecting the daughter board and the main board, because these connectors are positioned on top of the battery. We have to give a clear path so we can remove the battery and free up the connector for the display. So this is quite complicated because the connector for the display is underneath the battery, and on top of the battery you have multiple connectors, flex cables right here that you had to clear before you can consider removing the bottom battery. We are also removing some of the daughter board components at the bottom. See there, removing that. You can see it's quite involved. It's a very complicated repair. Also removing this adhesive strip, and then this connector is now free. We are gonna pour some IPA underneath the battery so we can lift it up. Battery is quite volatile, so we have to be very precise on the pressure that we are applying to it as we remove it from the housing. We're gonna use some stronger prying tools. And there you go, that's the connector for the display. We're gonna remove the display now while the battery is dangling at the back. The same process that we took while removing the back cover. So now that we know that the connector for the display is now free, we can pull it out, lift up the battery quite a bit, pull it out from the front. There you go. We have already sourced a replacement display. We're gonna put some sticker pad here so that the battery won't stick back into the housing, because we are going to prep the housing remove the old adhesive, remove some old remnants of the display. So there's some elements, glass elements and adhesives on these sides. David, being a hero that he is, just using bare fingers to remove some shards of glass. Then we're gonna, he's quite meticulous. After this one, it's gonna be a clean surface so we can apply a fresh layer of our own liquid adhesive right there. And we have sourced a replacement display specifically for this ROG Phone 7, so it's gonna be a direct swap. Route the connector through the slot, make sure it's okay at the back, and then position it, and press it in. Make sure the front camera is clean and free of dust. There you go. We have to reassemble everything, put back all the connectors, make sure all the screws are accounted for. And I think David is quite confused in this one. The antenna cable, I think, routes outside over this connector. There you go. So on previous versions of these ROG phones, you have to remove the logic board itself. On this one, you have to remove just the bottom battery, but you have to remove the daughter board components just to clear up some path so we can lift up the battery, which is a different kind of complexity all over itself. So the customer has sent this to us from Horseshoe Bay. It arrived to us maybe Monday, and right after this repair we sent it back right away. So around 2 to 3 days of travel back to the client, and it's already a working smartphone. Of course, it's Australia Post, so it's safe. We packed it well. And if you want the same service, if you're far away from Sydney, in your area you don't have any ASUS ROG Phone technicians that will do the job, this is an actual repair service that we do here. This is David doing the repair, so it's worth it, to be honest, because this is a high-end smartphone. Having the screen replaced by a professional and have it done in a correct way with the correct components, replacement components, it's gonna be worth it. Look at this one, ready to game some more. Look at this. Cameras, make sure they're okay, and they are okay. David, always surprise reaction. So like and subscribe to us, guys. If you can visit Sydney CBD Repair Centre, you can do so. If you want a free quote or you want to talk to David about your smartphone issue, you can also do so. Leave him a message and we can arrange the shipping of your device. If you want the mail-in repair option, that will be great also. And this is going to be given back to the client. We're going to clean this up and give it a free tempered glass so it doesn't break easily next time, hopefully. And that's gonna be it. We'll see you again next time, guys. Like and subscribe. Take care of yourself. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.